Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we are here back with Recreyo, and tonight, well, this was one I actually was there for. This is Aliens Are Real. Now what? So yeah, they're talking about that congressional hearing where aliens were pretty much told, yep, they're real, they visited us. Which honestly, I feel like just conspiracy theories just got in front of Congress or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what the Recreyo crew think of it. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Some of you might know I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Yes, aliens!
Yes! Recently, the U.S. government held a congressional hearing of UFOs or extraterrestrials. Do you believe our government is in possession of UAPs?
They said so! Joe Byron said yes!
But you're gonna believe everything Joe Byron says?
Yes!
Okay. Yeesh. Okay, there is something going on back there.
I can't move!
Listen, I thought that was a glitch, but no, that was part of it.
Alright. Today, everyone.
Hello,
Some of you might know I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Yes, aliens!
That was immediate. Like, as soon as the conspiracy theorists are like, aliens!
Okay, let me say my piece. Some of you might have heard the resounding news, and I for one am very pleased
that was months
to have heard
ago.
this. But
From my
recently, the
angle.
U.S. government held a congressional hearing at Capitol Hill with 3 witnesses of UAPs or UFOs or extraterrestrials.
Why she's so hyped? She's so hyped.
What is that? Unidentified alien probes or something?
Anyway,
Moving on.
but before I dive into this congressional hearing and alien theory, I have 3 questions, and I'll ask one by one. So the first question I have: do you think there's life outside Earth or our galaxy?
Easy, yeah.
Joe Byron said yes!
Okay, yeesh, calm down.
But you're gonna believe everything Joe Byron says?
Yes! That guy's ancient!
He doesn't even know what he's saying. Okay.
That's why I believe
He's not
it.
that senile.
Communicating with them.
I don't know.
The universe is
I don't even know Byron.
big
I don't know.
for aliens not to be real, bro. It's way too big for there's not to be zero life.
What if they don't like
True
being
that.
called aliens?
that.
That's crazy.
Way
We
too
been
big
calling
on.
them the N-word this whole time.
Aren't they just immigrants?
Hey.
What if we're the aliens and we just don't know it?
I mean,
Not
technically
true.
we are to them.
Pretty much.
You are not. Normal's not the first thing I would do to describe you, homeboy.
Nice.
If there's anything you should know
hey,
about
Christine.
me or have already realized by now, that at least since I got here, reading maybe isn't my strong suit, okay? What can I say? I'm just built
you guys wanna-
different. So I mean,
You want
surprise,
an example?
surprise, your
Check
girl
out
likes to
Albany.
listen to words and stories
Trust me,
versus
Christine's a
reading
little
them.
confusing.
I just require stimulation.
As soon as I heard it, I was
in my
like,
brain, okay?
the
Like, why would
fuck?
I do my boring NPC chores, like washing the dishes or PvPing in RuneScape in silence, when I can have gentle voices spewing true crime mysteries into my ear holes?
That's mostly me who
for
read
both
stories.
You and me, Audible exists so you too can enjoy all kinds of delicious audio-focused entertainment. And I'm talking thousands of titles. They got books, they got podcasts, they got stories to help you sleep, which, don't lie, I know you're in deep sleep debt, right? Right? Or you want funny, goofy story times with, I don't know, famous people? You know that guy, Kevin Hart? He has it. Audible has it. You want to temporarily escape the adversities of life by distracting yourself with some juicy, butt-clenching celebrity lore? Audible
Did I
has
hear
it.
that Jose?
Being a super cool
like
Audible
I've missed
member gives
something.
you full access to their entire selection
Sorry.
of audiobooks, which you can download and stream
Copperhead?
whenever you want.
Oh, hey, there's that
And
book.
also, I'm just gonna say
Requires
this:
a
if you
lab
sign
on
up
stat.
now, you can try it out yourself for 30 days. That's a whole entire month at no charge, for free. That's
True.
$0.
Get credit for free
everyone.
books, too.
So if you have time and you want to learn more, check out audible.com/Recreyo, or you can text Recreyo to 500 500. That's 500 500. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to expand my brain. Bye.
She goes Southern? What's going on?
Okay, well, I have a second question. Did you believe
Yeah?
that the government or the government?
You know, speaking of the government, sorry, little tangent here, but I actually had a notification on my phone like about the JFK thing. I was like, whatever. But then I actually saw it on a magazine at work. I was like, what? Huh, so it was real. And for anyone who asks, it was basically about the JFK assassination. They said the magic bullet theory was officially a hoax, which, yeah, fair, because yeah, it wasn't going to work. And with that debunked, apparently they were willing to believe that there was a second shooter. So yeah, turns out Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone. Or at least according to the new theory. I don't know all the details yet, but that's all I know. They were talking about the second shooter. Apparently a motorcade cop was finding like a different bullet that was not fired from, you know, Oswald, which I'm guessing was more near the grassy knoll, where I think the old theories of the second shooter were saying he was posted up, but I can't tell. It's been a while since I dived into that theory, so I don't know. I'll have to see what they said, or at least what the motor cop said. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on from JFK and let's just get back to the aliens, huh?
Governments around the world were hiding in secrecy.
Yes!
Men in Black are real! Come
They
on.
got E.T., bro. They got my boy somewhere.
How do you know? How can you be so sure though?
We watched a movie about it.
You guys aren't gonna believe me. There's a Reddit post of a guy.
That's where we stopped it.
All right,
As soon as he mentioned Reddit, it was like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been trying to hit me with if there was this Redditor. I'm like, dude, I
Like,
literally
Reddit?
get their credentials
Really?
and then I'll believe it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So they, I mean, I'm gonna explain it wrong, but they lined up all of his facts with
boy,
like
here we go.
dates and like the government buildings he was talking about existed and stuff. And it was like, I don't know, it was too believable.
There's a thing called Google Maps, right?
I want to believe.
yeah.
That's Ivan. You saw you talk about Santa Claus, brother.
I'm almost 30.
I'm thinking if there are aliens and we don't know of a planet that can host life within light years. So if they have the tech to come
light years.
here,
We can't even
how
travel
did we
that far yet.
capture them, bro? Okay, think about this. This is like me getting captured by horses.
They
Yeah.
explain it where
Why
like
My
the
Little
beings
Pony?
that we
I
see,
don't wanna know
or the
that.
aliens that we've seen are drones. They're artificial. Like you know how we send out like
Really?
the rovers?
Like
This is
Black
their
Mirror?
rover. Yeah.
What?
Why is there a
But they're
person in there?
biological.
It's not a.
Yes.
It's a biological like drone.
Biological
Pardon?
rover is
What
nuts.
if they're
Okay, I think I might have
clones?
blinked out after that. I don't know. I don't
Okay,
remember
but
that.
That's like a horse capturing
Again,
my.
My Little Pony, why?
Like if a horse could build a plastic horse and then that plastic horse captured you. I don't know. That seems
The
pretty
fuck?
advanced.
So they look like horses.
We're getting off the path here.
How many aliens do you think you could take?
In a fight, right?
Pardon?
Probably.
Yeah, in a fight.
right?
In a fight.
Right?
Alien.
How many biological drones do you
I'll
think
take
you could take?
I bend over.
Yeah, I probably won't even know something's
Yeah, it
going
was like-
on.
I think by the time you realize you're encountering an alien, it's already over.
Is Jover?
Yeah, what if
Fair,
they're like so
fair.
advanced, right? They're so advanced. The only tech they have is for, I don't know how stupid they might be to do this, but the only tech they have is for travel, and they have zero sense of weapons and
I think
defense.
that's all
Their
their
skill sets
aliens.
and just movement.
Yeah, they
Numerous. We
min-max
don't even know what we're gonna
just
counter
travel.
for.
They said speed 100, bro.
Yeah, speed
Max out
100
the speed,
and then
baby.
attack is maybe 5. And so it's like some
Gray
5'4"
matter?
gray guy going,
Hey, what do you have against 5'4" people? Don't make Ivan
Hey
sad.
man.
What the?
Bro! Christine!
Bread enjoyer. Well-bred enjoyer, bro. The worst kind of bread.
The
Looks like a
collateral
slap to the
damage.
face.
Why?
I
Like,
felt
Yeah.
that.
yo, that was like when Goku held Raditz and Piccolo special beam cannon both of them.
Pretty much.
Wait, but animator, can you
Christine
now
was, like,
please draw
kind
Ivan
of-
progressively turning into an alien throughout this shit?
Okay, so
Poor
in this
animator.
congressional, when asked,
Oh,
one of the
boy.
3 witnesses who was a former
Yeah?
Navy pilot, when he was asked, do you believe our government is in possession of UAPs? He said, absolutely, based on over
Okay.
40 witnesses over only 4 years.
Wait,
And then,
4
only 40?
years?
are you gonna, if you see a UFO, are you gonna call the police then?
I don't know who I'll call. I'll probably call my dad.
Dad!
What is he gonna do?
He's gonna be like, Dan, stop sipping that Red Bull and go to bed.
He'll probably say the same exact thing, actually.
Yeah.
Also,
fair.
according to
go to
this
bed, you're drunk.
extensive list of reported UFO sightings, the first documented alien sighting was as early as 1450 BC.
Oh, the
Wait,
pyramids.
And it was
So the
in
pyramids?
ancient Egypt. where they said
Period.
a star came down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
set
yeah,
fire to the earth.
Yeah.
And
That's a
then in
meteorite.
18 BC in the Roman Republic,
Whoa.
they said phantom ships had been seen gleaming in the sky.
That's a shooting star.
Stars, idiots.
No, what they
Occur, like,
what? They
that's
saw
not
a
even
meteor?
true.
Called stars.
Yeah, that's a shooting star,
No,
Christine.
they're not.
Aliens are real.
Hey, the
No,
aliens are
because
like-
in hieroglyphics too.
Remember when the Native Americans were like, the aliens arrived in white horses with glowing
That sounds
armor,
right
and it
to
was
me.
just a bunch of white people?
What
White
if
people
it's
wear
like
shiny.
Okay. I know I have a history degree, so sorry, but I gotta correct. Weren't aliens just more like they're gods? Like, if you saw like the world El Dorado, you get the idea. Though I guess for some people they could confuse the gods with aliens. Like, you've seen those movies, like Stargate. You know, the ancient Egyptian gods were basically aliens, and you know all that. But I don't know. Though, okay, I'm not gonna. I gotta be careful not to fall down that rabbit hole. Let's just keep going and see where else this is gonna end up.
Shiny metal.
what if it's just fanfic though?
Not,
Fanfic?
I mean,
the
they
ancient
don't really
Egyptians are writing on
tell
Wattpad.
as it is. They kind of exaggerate.
I saw a mummy
Egyptians.
today, off topic.
Pardon?
Like,
Mom.
like was it? Did it? talk
Mummy?
to you?
Yo, people used to eat mummies to gain their powers.
Is that
Yo,
real?
why is
Yeah,
that?
like
in,
grave
like,
robbers.
In
What?
England, they would eat
What?
mummies. Royalty would eat.
Powers
What?
did he have?
Nah, dude,
What?
they still do that. I eat your mummy every day.
You sit down. You stop that.
You walked into that
Don't
one.
talk about my mom.
What happened there?
Christine,
What happened there?
Christine,
I get a
you
lot of
really have to
power
take
right
that
now.
little
Pyramids,
berry fruit.
Christine, I'm getting uncomfortable.
Well, a lot of
Okay,
people,
moving
when you
on.
talk about aliens and conspiracy theories, a lot of people
What?
believe that cat aliens roamed the earth
Yes.
during the ancient
Cat
Egyptian
I
era, which is
believe it.
why
Cat
in
aliens.
hieroglyphics, all of the like gods have like
Explain
cat
that,
heads
you know,
and
there were
they're like
various
outside
the
of the
cats.
I think they're just bored.
Cats are superior. But then also, at the same
Yeah,
time,
more dog
how
guy.
did people build the pyramids? There's no way that
That's what I'm
regular
saying.
humans had the technology to
You
build
know-
pyramids at that time.
You know what they were saying? They got all that stone from like across the continent, and they like how? That shit's crazy.
On my
They
bed.
brought they
Didn't they use
brought it
lava
over.
or something?
Alien help.
With a helicopter.
They brought it over,
They-
bro.
They
Was
just
it like the
called
rivers
so
or something? I
I
don't know. There
watched
was
a
like
lot
deltas in
on
the
this,
Nile,
so
I think.
you can lay out essentially train tracks. It works the same as train tracks of just wood, of just logs.
Yeah.
and you can roll
That's basically
stones
what they
on
showed
there.
in
And
the
if you set that up
diagrams,
for
you know?
miles, essentially you can just roll a stone for as long
Pretty
as you
much.
want.
I mean,
Like a
delivery
train.
centers use it.
There's
Why
reported
not?
evidence of like people who actually did work on the pyramids, like really boring apparently. Like
Wait, Egyptian found
no,
footage?
it's like
No,
it's like,
no. Let him
it's like-
finish. Let him
It's like
finish.
scribed records of like one of the manager, like literal manager builders.
Whoa!
Really?
They found the Slack group chat of these.
You guys
Hey,
think aliens were gonna be hot?
They're not gonna be hot.
probably not.
How do you know,
How do you
though?
know?
What if we're the ugly
Reddit?
ones?
You gonna say Reddit?
I have a separate theory besides the Reddit thing. So
You saying all hot girls are dumb?
I'm not saying. I'm saying they're just not efficient.
said that.
Right? Like so.
Calm down.
So
Huh?
Wait, Paul.
I
Can we
can't wait till
hold
the
on?
aliens see this episode.
Telling your fiance.
there's a render of like the perfect human who could survive a car crash, and that
Yeah,
thing
but
is.
that's
fuck?
different.
Giga
though.
But I'm
Chad.
saying.
Why are you calling it a thing? It's still a human.
No,
The
that's
fuck?
different. That's
But
different.
I'm saying in the context of surviving space travel and surviving like all this
So
other stuff,
it's-
they would probably look horrendous.
Isn't being beautiful a survival
monkey.
trait, though?
What if they're just biologically built to withstand?
I don't remember the study, but I think people over time have become more and more beautiful. quote
Yeah,
unquote,
because okay, think about
because-
this, right? Are the ugly people giving birth?
Ouch.
Probably what you were about to say.
Bro.
You were saying what I was about to say, but way more offensive.
What?
But wouldn't they be like a whole different species? So like, why
don't
would you
even
be?
Nah, we'll make it work.
If they're not hot, then they have Riz. They can pick
Yeah,
up
then
anyone.
they gotta have
What
Riz.
if humans and aliens can't even like produce?
Like I said, I think
I
I
care?
clocked
How do you
out
know
at that.
that?
I was like,
You ever watch
I
Avatar?
don't even know anymore.
You're just married, bro.
Ever watch
Then
Avatar?
trying to make sure it can't work, so when they do come, it's okay.
Because it's a whole different species. They're not even from the same planet. So
What if this is like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with that guy's
we
dad?
literally can't like.
Nah, I don't
Nah,
think
nah,
I
nah.
care.
Kurt, that's a problem.
If you were to meet an alien and they asked if you wanted to come to their planet, would you say yes?
I'm
For
coming.
sure.
Really?
I
And they said you
guess.
can never come back to Earth
It
It
after
depends
that.
on what emphasis what word they put
Christy.
emphasis on.
They said, do you want to come back to our planet alive, but you can never come back to the
coming.
Earth?
No.
And everyone,
No.
really?
Whoa.
No.
I can't come
Christy,
back?
why did you say that like you're so
Okay.
down? What?
I would so go.
What if you die?
Can guarantee
but-
that
okay,
I'm
hold up.
alive.
Nah, I hate traveling, man.
You gonna go there,
Okay, so
learn
two
that the
going,
air
two
is
not-
exclusively
3,
nitrogen.
2, done.
No. If they can guarantee my life, I would go.
Christine pulls up and goes,
Whoa, this is crazy.
Imagine all their
think it was
food
like
is
ice
just all
fish, too.
peanuts.
No.
Christine, you get there and you realize that they're a race of aliens that exclusively eat rocks, and then you're like, well, what do I do
I
now?
regret everything.
Seriously.
This is the only up.
I mean, to be fair, if I was offered that, I'm like, what's your planet like? Like, if it's something I could definitely see myself living there full time, I'm go. But if not, I was like, thanks for the offer. I'll pass. I mean, my family's here, so. I mean, I don't know if I go either way, since, you know, my family's still here on Earth, so. I mean, it would be cool, but. Hard to say. And again, depends on the alien, depends on the whole planet. There's way too many factors. Anyway.
A place there is like to live.
That we know of.
Yeah,
You don't
but
even know
that's
the
problem.
whole
He
planet.
is an alien, bro.
Anyway, do you think that this congressional hearing happening and every story about aliens comes out to the public to distract the common people from something
No.
something else that's happening?
No.
oh, what's happening right now?
There's a lot going
Oh,
down in
crap,
the world.
what's happening right now?
What if they're opening it up to like put fear in people's mind?
I feel like a lot of people think
maybe?
people can't wild out about two things at the same time.
I mean, for a moment during the pandemic, people forgot about the disease and were thinking about the aliens. So it
But-
kind of worked.
No, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Fair?
It does
Yeah.
work because it gives the media an excuse to not talk about a real problem.
It
Here-
like deters the attention away.
Even after articles went out, did your life change moderately?
Yes.
It took some.
Not really. I'm still doing my stuff.
It distracts you from bigger stories, though it buries the older stories.
Yeah, the whole point is to
Honestly,
keep your
what's
routine the
that?
same so that you're not bugging
Okay,
out.
I got nothing
over an
else. I was
actual
gonna say the
problem.
Trump
I get where y'all
trials,
coming from.
but
I understand
don't
where y'all
know.
coming from, but I also think a lot of people can hold two things.
I think you're giving people too much credit.
A big
I think it depends
emphasis
on
on
the
this like
people.
congressional hearing about aliens was that like they were just reiterating the fact that these extraterrestrials had such superior technology to ours that even if we had claimed the technology and reverse engineered it and rebuilt it so that it worked, by the time it happens, it's already too late.
That is crazy. That's nuts.
That's
'Cause
bad.
One of the stories that the former like Intel agency guy was talking about was like
Yeah?
this.
From Reddit.
No.
D-
From his personal experience.
No.
My brother, please.
He
No.
was saying that TLDR, they were in the air and then they were getting like pickups of a foreign like radar, and they saw 4 aircrafts in a diamond formation, and it was moving from space
Yeah.
80,000 feet upwards all the way down to 20,000 feet within
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
milliseconds. And it's like
Wait,
there's nothing, there's no
milliseconds?
technology that is like known to
Yeah.
mankind right now that they can go from that distance.
Bro, Dragon Ball predicted it.
The Saiyans are coming.
They thought it was
Saiyans are
they thought it was a glitch, but then they went and saw that like multiple times throughout the week.
Yeah.
Like they saw it every day around the same
And
time.
apparently they
Really?
like went out of their way to like go follow it, but it was just so fast and they lost it immediately, and then within like another like half a millisecond it appeared at the tail of their aircraft.
That's so nuts. That is the Saiyans.
Great. That's
Does
crazy.
sound like
we're-
instant transmission.
we're actually, if the aliens wanted to, they could just destroy us, I
Okay,
think.
I have a theory
fair.
question. This is like
Yeah.
really random. What if it's us from the future?
No,
Wait,
no,
time travel
I
now?
was gonna get to that point. Let me tell
You think they're time machines?
Did you all hear the story
What?
about in like I forget when it was 2005 they ran into this man who was like lost and bewildered in the street, and he had only a camera with him, but he was dressed from clothes in the 1950s, and then they
Oh,
showed
really?
his film camera from like a photo that he said he took that day, and it was of him and his girlfriend from 1950. And so when they went to go find the girlfriend, they found her and like like at her current
Captain
age, and I was like, oh
America?
yeah, that was my boyfriend from like the 1950s.
That's a ghost.
That's Captain America.
Yeah, it does
Wait,
sound
no.
like
So
Captain
they
America.
went to the girlfriend's house and she went, he's been dead for 50 years.
No, they just said that he disappeared one day and then came back 2 days later.
Time travel from the
What?
50s, though? I don't know.
Yeah.
He should have said he's from like 2025.
Yeah, but like if we were so advanced, the UFOs were so advanced and like took him.
Okay, how about this
Wait,
though? What if
fair?
the aliens, right? They're so advanced when we got this little drone thing. What if this drone is one of millions that are across the universe that are just looking at planets and we just so happen to get a faulty one? And there are millions of other like life forms like us.
It's funny that like that's the drone that they have, and then our drones are like light shows.
I know.
Fireworks show.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're entertainment focused.
It's like us interacting with an ant colony, you know?
What if the aliens that are attacking
Fair?
us now are humans from the future that are trying to prevent a catastrophe that happens
That
later?
would be crazy.
By causing a catastrophe?
Like,
One
no, they're
thing-
trying to find, they're
What?
trying to stop the root of a problem that happens in the future.
That one dude's
But
story
wouldn't
about the
that
Tic
just
Tac in the air.
tell
Like,
us?
I could
Physically?
see that being a time machine.
Chinese
Yeah.
weather balloon.
Chinese weather
Oh,
balloon.
God.
It could be
That's-
us from the future, like testing a time machine, bro.
If the government has been in contact with aliens for the last multitude of decades, what
Many,
if,
many
what
years.
if we're trying to like ask for help?
I feel like we would be the cause of our own
If it
demise
was all
regardless.
like sunshines
Humanity
and
always
rainbows,
does.
they would have told the people about it way sooner.
So the
There's a
reason they don't
point,
tell
but
us, right, is because
why
if
not
we
tell
know
us?
about the existence of aliens, we know about the existence of other worlds
We
and
wouldn't
stuff,
believe
and it's like we kind of have a more pronounced thought of life, so that it's harder to control
Yeah.
the people.
Yo.
And also
guess?
because if we know that there's a superior being, then the people that control us, then we won't listen to
I could
them
see that.
anymore.
Fair.
Yo, that's
It's like if there's like a higher being than us, if there's aliens, all that, why are we paying taxes?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, literally,
Why do I have to
Yeah,
pay
how am I
that's
ant
essentially
paying
like,
taxes,
what?
bro?
Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't even tell you guys. I
What?
almost got scouted for like a religious cult like 2 days ago.
by an alien.
Oh, whoa.
I thought you were about to tell us
Wait,
how you
did
got
you join?
probed.
No,
Just probed.
no. It was 2 guys and a woman, and they came up to
Yeah?
me and they were speaking Japanese, and they were
Hey, we just like your vibe.
basically
Oh, no.
They
like.
say that in English straight up.
But she was basically like, the presence of God is all around us. God exists in the trees, in the
Oh,
earth,
she
soil,
started
and the sky.
praying?
Flip to the next page, and there was a photo of aliens, a photo of atoms, and a photo of like other like I don't even know, just like
Oh,
science.
dude.
And she
Yes.
was- Wait,
I think if I saw
Wait,
that, I'd be like,
Christine is trying to,
okay,
to
bye-bye.
recruit us
And
right
just
now.
run for your life.
Cruise. Tom Cruise scouted you.
But then at the end of it, I was like, I don't get it.
Just sound like Christine, just like, I don't get
That
it.
mental barrier. The aliens can't probe that mind.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
don't
That mind's unprobable.
Unrecruitable.
Unrecruitable. The brain way too smooth, bro. Not a wrinkle in that
I felt so bad because I was so like
Dude.
nonchalant about it.
Christine, what if the
Christine's like
old
Patrick
man
Star, I
was an
swear to
alien and
God.
you just missed
Oh,
out?
Well,
True.
it is what it is.
Oh.
Anyway, we need
God
an
damn
alien
it.
Recreyo out.
Oh, boy.
Rick, no!
Too bad, we're in advance. Goodbye.
Care what anyone says.
Woo. Okay, that happened. Got nothing else to say other than what? Okay, so there's the aliens one. Honestly, I think my mind was checked out at that point because I had nothing else to think about. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya.